I'm back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the corner. Welcome to your match review. Chelsea versus Liverpool match review. Do you know what? All this time leading up to this game, I've been thinking, nah, man, I don't know. I don't know how confident I really am. It is Liverpool after all. It is the current champions of the Premier League. It is the team that has done all the madness in the summer window. Bought Isak, bought Ikitike, bought Kirkes, bought Florian Wirtz. Do you know what I mean? Bought Frimpong, bought a lot of players, man. These guys are serious. But I just can't. I cannot. Not this season. Any other seasons under this ownership, under this directorship, I'd be like, do you know what? Nah, expected L. Now, I really cannot accept our form right now. I cannot accept it. No matter how much I've been frustrated in recent times with the way we've played and how we've dropped points, a lot of it is because of our own undoing. A lot of it. I mean, look at all the red cards. Look at against Man United. Our silliness has caused Man United to pick up the 3 points, not because Man United were better than us. It was us sabotaging our own self. Manager in that instance. Against Bayern Munich, fair enough. We came up against a very, very good opposition. But if we at least played to our level, I think we would have given them a really good game. And who knows, maybe we would have even beaten them. Against Brentford, we should not have dropped those points. We were there. We came back from behind. We had it all in our hands. Do you know what I mean? And we let it go. We let it go right at the end. Our own shenanigans, our own, disgusting, disgraceful defending, long throws and whatnot. And against Brighton as well, were we ever in threat up until we got that red card? Once again, unforced error. So now I'm moving into this fixture and I'm like, Liverpool, they're in a bit of a mess. Don't get me wrong, we have our own issues as well. We've got a lot of injuries. We've not been at our best form. But Liverpool, they're looking at back-to-back 3 losses in a row. If they pick up a loss against us, back-to-back losses in the Premier League. They lost against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace are doing a madness. I know our football club can perform at a much higher level than what we've shown. This is why I'm looking at Liverpool. I don't want to be scared. I don't want to be a wimp. I want our players also to recognize this. This is why, as much as backing we can give these players, especially for the international fans, online, through X, through Instagram, through YouTube, whatever the case is, I need these players to realize. And as a fan base, we need these players to realize you're good enough. Your level's a lot higher than what you've shown. Cut out the nonsense individual mistakes. Work hard for each other. Play as a unit. And the rest will take care of itself. Same goes with the manager. Utilize the squad to the fullest. Yes, we can sit here, complain. That's not here. This is not here. I don't have this. I don't have that. Work with what you have. Find solutions. I'm not going to sit here and bitch and moan and complain about every little thing. I'm done with that. Because I feel like as much as there's so much still issues, please don't for a second think that, oh, here we go, brown envelope. Miz must have received this brown envelope. Yeah, I wish I received some brown envelopes. I don't. The club has no idea who I am. That's the honest truth. As much as I want to tell you guys, and I've said it so many times, there is big flaws still with the ownership, still with the sporting directors. But I feel like the squad is there somewhat. Something's there to work with. Teams like Galatasaray are picking up points as well from Liverpool. And not just these. I've seen Liverpool a lot of matches this season, and they honestly look like they should have been beaten at least 2 or 3 moments. Bournemouth were 2-0 down, came back to 2-2. eventually ended up losing, but Bournemouth gave them a really good game. Now, I know you're going to say Bournemouth's got a better squad than Chelsea. Crystal Palace has got a better squad than Chelsea. Galatasaray has a better squad than Chelsea. Really? Really? It all comes down to how we perform as a group. I know we've got a lot of injuries. Liverpool got their injury concerns as well. There's no Alisson guaranteed. Ekitike, a big question mark. Florian Wirtz is not on form. Salah is not the same Salah anymore, but I get it. No disrespect. He could just turn up. He's still picking up the goals and assists, of course. Isak hasn't clicked into gears yet. Their midfield it looks like it can be penetrated. Yes, Garenberg is having the form of his life. But McAllister, has he been good? Szoboszlai, has he been that great? And he's been sort of moved around, shifted around in many different positions. Their defense, Frimpong, Kirkes, their two purchases, have they been good? Defensively, they've shown frailties. Konate has been just as disgraceful like some of our defenders. Van Dijk's probably the only one that's holding his own. And there's no Alisson. Now, a lot of people will say, well, Mamardashvili, who's their second goalkeeper, is a very, very fine goalkeeper himself. Sure, we can look at all of that and go, Miz, we got no chance. But I don't want to look at it that way. I don't want to. I feel like there is a chance. There's more than a chance. They're under pressure. We're under pressure as well. We can't go 3 matches in the Premier League with a loss. Do you understand how insane that would be? We cannot be 3 losses in a row so early in the season. We just can't. They're also looking at back-to-back losses in the Premier League. So these two teams right now, I feel like there's going to be goals. But these two teams, both of us cannot afford to lose right now. Liverpool, they're going for the title. Us, I feel like we should be in the title race. Call me crazy, call me delusional, call me whatever you want to call me in the comment section. I don't care. But we should be in the mix. I know there's no Cole Palmer. I know there's no Chalobah. I know there's no Tosin. But I also know that, Estevan Willian is on the cusp of doing something really, really big. I also know that we've got João Pedro, yes, with a bit of a knock. But he can do something. I also know players like Enzo Fernandez needs to step up. Caicedo's been a boss. I know he's got a bit of a knock as well. Hopefully Romeo Lavia can be utilized. I'm really banking on give us something up front, Enzo Maresca. Just put Margu up there so it's something for Liverpool defenders to be occupied about so that João Pedro can operate in behind. Estevan Willian on the right, Pedro Neto on the left. Yes, give game time to Gittins, Garnacho, no problems. You got Lavia. Hopefully, Enzo Maresca has said Lavia is ready to play now. Can he start? Reece James, Achapon, Badiashile looks like maybe he's slowly finding his form back. He's just been back. They put in a really good performance against Benfica. Cucurella, Robert Sanchez, that probably would be my lineup. I don't mind having Jorel Hato if need be. If we want to play Jorel Hato, LCB, Badiashile in the middle, Reece James on the right, and Cucurella inverting, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. But I think I'd probably go with Badiashile, Achapong, Reece James, Cucurella, Lavia, Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Estevan Willian, maybe even João Pedro on that side, as opposed to Pedro Neto. João Pedro on the left, and maybe Margu up front. And perhaps in that case, Cucurella can overlap and give that width. João Pedro can play a little bit inside. We've got some solutions, man. We really do. I don't want to go in once again in this match. White flag, surrender from the game, get-go. We're at home, man. We have to win. We've picked up too many losses. We've dropped too many points already. We need to win. And this is probably one of the best times to play Liverpool right now, when they're not clicked into gears. Wait till all of their players gel into form. It's going to be trouble. Right now, they're still vulnerable. They can be got at. We need to go and do something. Hopefully, the victory that we had against Benfica, that can be the catalyst of finding some form back. Go into the international break with a victory against Liverpool, and then hopefully some of the players can be back after the international break. We can do this. We have some solutions. We have something there to put a dent on this Liverpool side. Yes, they also do. I'm not disregarding them. They also have the firepower. Don't get me wrong. Salah, Isak, Gakpo. You know, who knows? A lot of people are saying maybe Florian Wirtz might come into form this game. Maybe. I hope not. I'm banking, honestly, hopefully on a 1-0, like resolute defending, and see out a 1-0 win. See if we can do the same thing that we did against Benfica. It's going to be tough, very tough, but everyone's got to play for each other. Everyone's got to fight for each other. A loss is going to be so detrimental, man. It really will be. Even if it's for a top 4 fight, look at how the Premier League, like, it's a dangerous league, man. Even top 4, top 5, it ain't going to be easy. You got to start picking up points. Look, don't get me wrong. I'll take a draw. I'll take a draw in this fixture, but I think we can get them. I really do think we can get them. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts. I'm feeling confident, not overconfident, but enough confidence to say I back my team, man. I back my team to do the damage. I can't accept what I've seen so far from them in this season. I feel like Enzo Maresca, lift them up. Lift them up. Get them to the level that we know they can operate at, and get them to perform in that vein consistently and utilize the squad. If we can't start Mark Gu, I know in my starting lineup I didn't have Mark Gu. Well, I did actually. I had João Pedro. So my starting lineup would be Mark Gu, Estevão Willian, João Pedro, Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo, Romeo Lavia, Cucurella, Badiashile, Achapong, Reece James. And maybe Cucurella can offer the width. João Pedro can come inside a little bit and operate with Mark Gu. If you don't start with Mark Gu, that's fine. Have him off the bench as something different, another alternative. So, ladies and gentlemen, look, my prediction, Chelsea to win 1-0. I'll take a draw, though. Maybe 1-1. I'll take that. Big fixture. We can't afford to lose. We really cannot afford to lose. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts. Smash up the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. I shall see you guys, God willing, for the watch along. Until then, take care. See ya. Goodbye.